Cameron, turn.
My best choice is to shoot the lieutenant. So I spin an order. And heavy machine gun time.
Okay, I will choose my arrow as... I'm actually gonna dodge.
Okay. Hand me one more die there. Okay, so I need +3, so 17 is what I need. And what's your physique?
17.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, no.
Okay, so I'm gonna take
So 4 hits.
4 hits, because I went 1 over.
At damage 15. Oh, that's brutal.
Alright. Let's roll some dice. Alright, so my armor is
8?
8, yes. Okay, so...
Oh, is that 1 damage then?
Yeah, I believe so.
Everything made except the 5.
Alright,
Oh.
I think that drops me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you have 1 structure point left, so that's it for the
Yep.
lieutenant and the tag. Okay, for my second short skill, I'm going to move. Deep measure.
Tape measure.
Deep measure. Okay. Run him up. And he's gonna move out this way. 6 inches. Ooh. Do that. No, that's not a good idea. I don't want you to be able to shoot me. Okay, just gonna move out to here. Oh, you know what? No, let's not be silly. I'm just gonna move to here. Because I still have an order left. Let's see, 5 inches. Let's bring it up to here. Okay. Second order. I'm gonna do a move. Better not be able to do something. Pops up from the dead. There. Oh, come on. And these guys are going up. There. And there.
Okay.
And
I believe that's end of Cameron turn.
yeah. It's only 1 skill, but you just
So,
gonna
did
stop it there.
did the crazy koala have to go and blow this guy up?
No, it's
Because
a
within-
reactive thing only.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
crazy koalas can only detonate as an RO. It's just an automatic thing that happens when you activate within their zone of control.
Okay.
So,
Good job.
there I go.
Alright, my turn. Duty lieutenant, both my orders. Obviously, only guy left. So now it's Cameron's turn again.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd have to activate and then the koalas would be like,
Nope.
crazy in your face. Yeah.
Cameron's got 2 orders.
2 orders.
Yep.
1 dude. 1 against 1. And he's this guy with a combi rifle. I don't know why I'm
Yeah, I don't know why you're worried.
hopping around in the trees. Oh, no.
He's got a combi rifle.
Okay, just make sure he stays so the, yeah. Ooh, I do want to be able to hit better, so. Okay, let me make sure we're agreeing on this. In the rules, things that you have to climb are things that are more than half the height of the model.
Okay.
Right? So if your model is taller, inherently you can climb over things that are taller.
Makes sense to me.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So no physique roll needed to go up here. I just get to run up.
I think you'd probably fail the physique roll anyways.
Right. So we're gonna go there. Blam.
Alright. So can you see me now?
I can see you.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I can see your arm, which is enough, right? Say,
Yeah, I think that's acceptable.
alright. You get cover.
Okay. I'll fire
So that's my
back.
first order. Move and then, can you see me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay, here we go. Heavy machine gun time.
Okay, so Cameron is at -6.
Oh, because mimetism and cover.
Yep.
Okay, and the distance, let's see. Let's see, far enough away. Okay, it's 11 inches. Which I believe 8 to 32 on a heavy machine gun is +3. Okay, so I'm at -3.
Okay, -3.
Which means 11. Need 11 or lower. Cool. One critical.
Okay, so that's gone because you rolled higher, and ooh, that was a 3.
Okay,
though.
so the 3 beats the 2.
His 3 beats my 3 because his skill's higher.
And yeah, my skill is higher.
Yep, the 20 misses, so I need to make 2 armor saves.
Remember, save at 15. You get a +3 for cover.
Yep, plus my armor of 0, so my +1. I passed both. Or no, I didn't know it. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. Barely.
Because of cover. Ciao. 13 and an 18. All right.
Okay, we're gonna move the
Okay, we got one more quarter
claws as
left.
part of that same order.
Okay.
They're gonna get close and friendly, I'm guessing. And right up here. And I don't want you to have cover anymore, so I'm gonna move over this way for my first order. And I want to give myself cover.
We're talking about earning credit for taxes, how kids basically pay for themselves.
Sweet.
Damn. Well, I think I'm still gonna have cover actually.
Think so?
They help cost anything.
Yeah.
I can say everything but your hand.
They actually help. I feel like having people around you.
Is that enough to give you cover?
That's a tough one.
You're acting stupid.
My understanding is like a third or more of your model,
It's,
right? To be covered.
keeps you grounded. Yeah.
Society got far enough to where I wouldn't get cover.
But he also won't get cover because I'm actually gonna fire at him before he got into cover.
Right, so the cool thing is, when you're doing this, even though it's 2 separate skills and he has a skill, it all takes place at the same time. So the enemy can choose to shoot at any point where he could see you. So he chose to shoot at me over here where he could see me and I didn't have cover.
It's basically you shoot kind of when you're in the best situation to shoot.
Right.
So Cameron's gonna be a +3 for range, but then a -3 for mimetism. So he's just straight up skill, and I'm gonna have a +3 for range.
Okay. I'm gonna use one of those seeable dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. 14 or lower. Ooh.
All right, here's my roll of 19, so I missed one.
Okay, so these 2 failed, and these 2 hit. 6
Okay,
and 4.
2
So
armor saves,
15. 0 armor.
So I failed both.
Alright, here we go.
So that's my last guy. Cameron will win this match.
That was close.
Good game, Cameron.
Yeah,
that was
that
very
was
close.
crazy close.
There's the shake. All right.
Okay, so after battle thoughts, time now begin.
Go.
Japanese sectorial army is really cool. Just theme-wise, awesome because ninjas, samurais, and robots and bullet bikes.
And crazy robots that explode.
Yeah, and crazy.
But don't forget
robots, exploding robots in the future.
So would you recommend like buying what we had on there?
Yeah, you know, this isn't the first game I played, so it took me a while, I think,
Mm-hmm.
to get to know how to use them. So I think that there'd be easier armies to start with, ones that are maybe more range oriented. I think it'd be easier to kind of get a grasp of that. But it's fun either way. So, do what you like and then figure it out and stay with it. I think it's a cool thing.
Well,
But overall, this game is just rocking.
Also, I've noticed it's not really so much like what units you choose together or whatever, but it's more so like tactics. Like you
Right.
can just kind of throw things together and then make it work.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's knowing what guy should do what, Using a guy who's a close range specialist and having him just camp out in the back is kind of pointless. You have to know what your guys excel at, and what their weaknesses are. As long as you know that, I think anything you pick really will do good. As long as you pit them against the right guys.
okay, now tactic-wise, what do you think you did right? What do you think you did wrong?
I think getting up into the middle of the board was a good thing right at the beginning. Getting my guys up there, kind of spreading them out, which is not something I used to do. Spreading them out a little bit, getting them behind cover and just setting them up to a point where, they didn't do a whole lot, but
Well, you got in a really good,
you had to get around and try and find a good way to shoot them, which usually let me shoot back. So
yeah, you got in a really good spot with
Yeah.
getting behind those crates for the first. That was tough to deal with.
yeah, I think if I had decided to just sit back and wait for you, I would have been not as well off. So running up in there. And I think having the two flanking forces was really useful as well. Having the Oyoroi tag on one side and the bikes on the other side, gave me a bit of a where am I coming from tactic, which was nice. What I did wrong though, I cheated with the bikes and their coordinated order. So I didn't do that right. And the ninjas, for crying out loud. 2 ninjas and they didn't do anything.
They both got killed.
Yeah, they should have stayed back and come out during my turn.
And also, you didn't quite realize that the Asura had multispectral level 3.
Right.
That probably would have worked if I didn't.
Right. Yeah, they would have had a better chance of doing something. Yeah, the ninjas are difficult to use, I'd say, though, because they're close combat oriented, but close combat isn't that reliable in this game.
They do have
You're taking
TO
a high
camouflage,
risk.
though.
Yeah, TO camouflage is nice. Yeah, I think maybe instead of using the nano pulsar that I used when that ninja popped out, he had a boarding shotgun as well.
Probably
So
would've
boarding
been better.
shotgun gives you AP ammo, which would have been better against your high armor heavy infantry lady.
Yep.
Yeah, but the EM grenades, I've never had to use those before, but they came in handy this time.
They did.
So I was loving that. That guy also has EM close combat weapons. So my
Nice.
initial thought of charging in, he actually has a better chance of hitting in close combat. He has crazy high close combat and berserk, so he's good.
But it worked for you.
Yeah, worked. Did. Definitely.
Alright, final
That's
thoughts?
it. Final thoughts. Infinity is a really cool game. Cinematic. It's like you're watching a movie while you're playing. You don't have to sit there while the other person does their turn. Be like, oh, you just did that and hosed me, and I can't do anything about it because it's your turn. So that's cool.
Alright.
Hey, Ren here. My final thoughts. This is actually my first time playing the Aleph, so there's a couple things I wasn't too familiar with. I play nomads usually. It was actually a pretty solid army list. There was a couple things where I just kind of really didn't use them right. Like I didn't use the Marut very well. I did use the Asura pretty well. The Hacker, I probably could have done something a little bit different with him. What I realized as I was playing is that what I should have done is taken one of those Dakani tac bots with the Hacker and actually got one of the tac bots to kind of get the koalas to blow up,
Right.
and then I could have ran over and had
Yeah, the koalas I think is what made that hacker have a hard time.
And I also forgot, with the Hacker, I forgot that I could infiltrate. So I could have gotten in a much better position from the get-go.
Right.
So I really was not smart with the Hacker. The Suras was pretty cool. I was very, very impressed by that unit. She's really elite, like hard to deal with.
Yeah, that was crazy. I thought she was just some, easy to kill infantry. The model's very deceptive.
Yeah, yeah. The tech bots were actually pretty cool. Once I kind of realized like that they have mimetism, they're really fast. I mean, they got 6'4" movement, so they're like, wow.
Yeah, right. That's
Yeah,
that is
so
fast.
they're pretty solid. There's just a couple little small things here and there I could have done better. Now, things I did well was to kind of aggressively push that Cirrus up the middle. Because once I started kind of getting her to do that, she started going da 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 da.
Right.
Killed the ninjas.
Yeah, she was. I think she was
Just
your VIP. She did the most damage easily.
She did. The Marut, very, very good. It's a good tag. I didn't play it very well. I would recommend every unit in that Aleph. The Diva, I think they're a little bit cheaper version of it as Suros. I haven't quite figured out how to use that for sure yet.
Oh, that was the other, right? The other model that was further back.
The one that had the nano pulse.
Right.
She's basically just kind of like not as tough as a Cirrus, but still a really good unit. Now, for Aleph, a couple of the other good things I would recommend are the Myrmidons. They're really, really good. They're just super hard to deal with, and they have what's called ODD, which is Optical Disruption Device. It's like
Kind of like ADD.
yeah, it's a -6 for
Oh,
when
nice.
people try to shoot you.
Right. So it's like camo, but
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to discover them or anything.
But yeah, the Aleph, it's an elite army, and it's one of my favorites. My two favorite armies are actually Nomads and Aleph. Those are my two favorite. All right, final thoughts. I really love this game. It is, like Cameron was saying, it is super cinematic, and I'm very impressed. It's probably my favorite game now. Hands down.
Ooh, favorite game.
It is my favorite game.
That's some heavy words thrown out
It
there.
is.
But you know
It
what?
is.
I'd agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. And then War Machine after that for me. That's my second favorite.
Yeah, I kind of got like my top three, and
What's the third?
well, it's a toss-up between War Machine and 40K.
Alright.
Yeah, it's like some days I like War Machine better, some days I like 40K better. Depends on my mood, but I'm having a ton of fun with Infinity, and my Nomads are almost painted, so we should be getting some Batrep with them soon. For the Infinity, everybody's here is kind of like, they're getting their stuff done. So look for more Infinity Batrep soon. We have I think we have every faction to came out for.
Yeah. Ariadne. I have two people playing Ariadne.
Yep.
Aleph, Nomads, Jing.
Yep. And we actually
Is there
we've
Panos
actually
Jing?
got some more models for the Studio Aleph too. So look for that in the future. One thing we don't actually have is Pan Oceana. I don't think anybody's playing
Brett.
that. Oh yes, Brett. Yes,
Brett
Brett.
and
Sorry.
Joseph a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, so we actually have every faction.
Pretty Hawk Islam, yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, and James is Hawkins. Alright, and that's all I have to say. And look for more Infinity in the future.